deal with the national minimum wages. So in last class I already deal with how maximum price and minimum price will work, and today I am going to deal with the minimum wages and how to work in that one. So in this class I will explain what are the knowledge application analysis side, what you have to write in the minimum wage portion, and evaluation side, what are the points you can use, how you can able to evaluate this particular topic. So first we have to define knowledge portion. We have to define what it means by national minimum wage. It is a minimum wage set by the government. For example, the main aim of the government or government is to welfare of the society, isn't it? So whenever the wage rate is certain below, they can't able to achieve the basic necessities. Then we will say they are absolutely poor or relatively poor. Because of the poverty, government will feel that people doesn't have enough money to satisfy their basic needs and necessities. So in that situation, government will fix a minimum wages. The main aim of the government is to alleviate the poverty and to improve the living standard of the people. For that, government will set a minimum wages so that employers can't able to pay below this one. At least the minimum they have to pay this much. This minimum wage rate, when you are drawing the wage rate curve, you already know that demand for labor and this is supply of labor, and we know that this is the equilibrium wage rate, and this is the equilibrium point. So and if in this equilibrium wage rate, government is feeling that this wage rate is not sufficient for the people to satisfy their basic needs, so that's why government is imposing a national minimum wage that must be above the equilibrium. This is the minimum wage. In this minimum wage, you can see that the quantity demand for labor, this is the demand for labor. Demand for labor is OQ1 and supply of labor is OQ2. So you can see that there will be an excess supply of labor. There will be an excess supply of labor. So that is, I will go through this portion excess supply very detailed. So now you just understand that this is the minimum wage diagram. So first we have to write a knowledge part, then we have to write about why government is imposing this one. When the government imposes this one, what will happen? This is the equilibrium wage rate, and now what will happen? Government is fixing a wage rate, minimum wage rate. What will happen? So those things we explain. Then we will go for what are the application analysis point we have to be write it here. First application analysis point I told you, to reduce the poverty, to improve the standard of living. That is the main aim of the government. Why government is imposing a minimum wage? To improve the standard of living or to reduce the poverty. Then another one reason we will say that to reduce the wage differential. Some areas, some industries, we have only one person to employ that particular kind of laborers. For example, we have a kudu fisheries. Kudu fisheries is only one employer is providing jobs for the Bengali people, isn't it? You just imagine about that. One day Kudu fisheries is not employing, means we don't have any other choice, and they will fix their own wage rate, isn't it? But comparing to the other area, sometimes that particular farm is a monopoly in that one. So why? Because in that particular area only that particular company is available, so they will fix a very low wage rate. So in that situation, in order to avoid that one, only government is fixing a minimum wage to avoid wage differential, to avoid wage difference. For example, if you are taking the UK, some northern side and southern side wage differences are very high. Maybe the northern side wages are very low, south side wages are very high. So there will be a wage difference. One country having a different wage because of the income inequality will be very high because of the wage difference. So in order to avoid this income inequality, government will try to fix a minimum wage so that they can able to reduce the gap between the rich and poor. That is the second point. First I told you to alleviate the poverty. Second reason I said, second analysis point I said to reduce the wage differentials in a country. Then, whenever government increasing the minimum wage rate, when I have more money on my pocket, I will feel more motivated, isn't it? So surely I will be ready, I will be happier than before, so I will be ready to produce more and I am ready to go for work even. So in all together, it will improve my motivation. So that what will happen? My productivity will improve. My productivity will improve. So that is another one we will say, it is an incentive for me. It is an incentive for me to work more. So that may lead to my productivity. in order to improve the productivity of the economy. We know that productivity increasing, supply will increase. So long run government can able to achieve all the macroeconomic objectives. That is another one objective I said. Then another one thing is that whenever government is imposing a minimum wage, people will have more money, isn't it? So they will spend more, isn't it? Spending is a component of aggregate demand, so aggregate demand will increase, that will create a positive externality. At the same time, government will get more income tax, government will get more indirect taxes, so that government revenue for the government will improve. So that government can able to use that money for some other welfare payments and welfare projects, so that government can able to again improve furthermore. So they can able to use that money for the further development programs. So that is another one advantages of minimum wage. So it will be helps to the physical benefits. Then we will say that it will be another one reason is that when the minimum wage is improved, so many people will be wish to work. Some people are, for example, some people are not ready to work because of the wage rates are very low. But when the wage rates are little more higher, people will feel that yes, I also want to work, then I can get more money. So it will be create an incentive. So most of the people try to find a job and they will try to go to a job. So that what will happen is the level of unemployment in the country will be reduced. So that government not need to spend much more on the unemployment benefit and all those things. So government spending will reduce, at the same time government revenue will also increase. That is another one advantages of minimum wage. Then next one I said that whenever the productivity of the employees increases, what will happen is that for that employer, he may feel motivated to employ more human capital. Why? Because then previously I am producing only 5 units and at the same time now I am producing 10 units. My productivity is increased, doubled. So in that situation, producer will get more revenue. Okay, wage cost will increase, that is the one side. But in another side, the particular employee's productivity is increased, that will be contributed more to the revenue. So that the producer will also motivated to produce more and employ more human capital. So it will be create further employment opportunity because of the productivity increase. Why productivity increases? Because of my incentives increasing. I am motivated more. Why? Because of the wage rate. Why? Because of the high wage rate. So that is another one point. Then we will say that it is an incentive for the firms to boost the human capital. I told you that there will be increased employment opportunity. It will be created more employment opportunities. Then another last point we will say that it is a counter. It is an against to the monopolists. For example, Kudu fisheries. I told you that they are the only one employer, so that they are paying very low wage rate, isn't it? Once the government is imposing a minimum wage, they are also legally forced to pay a high wage rate. So they can't also pay a low wage, or they can't even exploit the laborers furthermore. So it will be tried to help the employers. Exploitation will be reduced. Employers exploitation will be reduced. These are the knowledge application analysis point you have to be writing the minimum wage. When we are going for the evaluation side, so evaluation side we will say that what are the disadvantages of minimum wage. We know that first itself we say that it will be create excess supply of labor. Excess supply of labor means what? Demand for labor is how much? Q1 amount of laborers are already demanded, but supply is how much? Q2. In that situation, Q1, Q2 level of people are unemployed. So this excess supply is called what? Unemployed. That is the first evaluation problem. It will be created unemployment. That is the one evaluation. But you can evaluate that particular point again. For example, the level of unemployment you are saying, okay, fine, it will be created unemployment. But I am saying that the level of unemployment created, it is based on the elasticity of the curve. It is based on the elasticity of the demand for labor and supply of labor. For example, demand for labor and supply of labor are inelastic. This is supply of labor and this is demand for labor. If this is the wage rate and government fixes the minimum wage rate, what is the level of unemployment? Only less portion. This portion is very less, but here unemployment portion is very high. So you can use this is as our evaluation. Remember the first I told you what it will be created unemployment. Then I said that unemployment magnitude is based on the elasticity of demand for labor and supply of labor. If it is inelastic means it will be like this. If it is elastic means it will be very high. Just look here. If it is elastic means how it will work. This is the wage rate. The government imposing a minimum wage rate. The level of unemployment will be very high. So that is the first evaluation point. It will be created unemployment. It will be created unemployment. So next when we are discussing about next evaluation point, it will be created unemployment. Whenever unemployment is created, you have why unemployment is created? Because of the wage rate is high. Because of the wage rate is high. This is called a wage rate. Because of wage rate, unemployment rate is high. That is called what? Real wage unemployment. That is called what? Real wage unemployment. Why? Because real wages are real wages little bit higher. Due to that one, producers are not ready to employ the people. Due to that one, there will be created unemployment. That unemployment is called what? Real wage unemployment. So when we are discussing about the real wage unemployment, we have to understand that wage rates are high. Wage rates are higher means what will happen to the cost of production? Cost of production will be higher. Cost of production will be higher. When the cost of production is higher, what producers will do? Producers will charge a little bit higher price for their products. So when the producers will charge a little bit higher price for the products, it will be create an inflation. It will be create an inflation in an economy. General price level will increase. So the same time inflation will increase, at the same time unemployment will also increase. That is called what? Hysteresis. That is called what? Hysteresis. So that's what we will be saying another one evaluation. It will be create a very dangerous situation. It will be create a high inflation and unemployment together coexist in an economy. That will be create a very dangerous situation to an economy. Then another one problem is that it will be create a wage differentials. For example, every sector government is not implementing national minimum wage. In some sectors, for example, fishing and processing industries or some farming industries, so like that only government will be say that. Every sector government can't able to fix a minimum wage together. So in that situation, it will be create a income inequality between the groups. Sometimes, if already they have a equitable distribution of income, so everyone have an equal level of wage, right? In that situation, in one area, government is imposing a minimum wage rate. Sometimes it will result in income inequality. Income inequality, that is unequal wage distribution or differential, it will be created. Then, of course, the main cost which will be created by the minimum wage is what? Cost to the business. Cost to the business. So businesses are cost as increases, so that the price is very high, demand will be very less. So in that situation, their profitability will be comparatively lower. Their profitability will be comparatively lower. So there will be a possibility of shutting down the business. Then they will be increase the prices, isn't it? So in international competitiveness they are losing. They will lose their market share. So it will be a very big cost. The national minimum wage will be cause a very high cost to business owner. It will be very badly affect the business. For example, our industries are just not in a that much matured state. They are infant industries. So infant industries means of course they will be shut down because they don't have any other choice. They don't have any other choice. So they will be go for a cost down and all those things. Then government have to be, if government is the role of government is an employer, isn't it? So many government offices are also be running out, isn't it? So when your government imposing a minimum wages to those institutions, what will happen? The government have to be spending more money. Government spending will also increase because they also have to follow this page, isn't it? So it will be create additional expenditure for the government. So government expenditure may be increases and it will be create a deficit in their budget. Deficit in their budget, right? Because government spending is greater than the government revenue. So these are the evaluation points you can able to use in the case of national minimum wages. So in all together, we can able to say that it is based on the effect of minimum wage rate. It is based on the economic conditions of that particular economy, how the economy is performing, which stage of aggregate supply the economy is operating. All together we can able to say that. It is based upon another one we can say the magnitude of minimum wage they impose. How much wage rate is increased. If the magnitude is less means the impact will be less. If the magnitude is very high means the impact will be high. Thank you.